Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to our brothers who are firmly pushing the word in sincerity and in faith, and Shalom to the sincere believers. Now, this lesson is going to be based on these thunderstorms and potential flooding and travel disruptions that New York City could face. So this is just another example of the never-ending judgments and wrath of the Lord. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says, New York City braces for thunderstorms, flooding, and travel disruptions. So a travel advisory has been issued beginning Thursday night as inclement weather is expected to hit New York City. The announcement follows the issuance of a coastal flood advisory and a wind advisory. New York City Emergency Management warns that 1 to 1.5 inches of rain accompanied by thunderstorms will arrive in the region, potentially causing flooding in low-lying and poorly drained areas. Coastal flooding is possible in southern Brooklyn, Queens, and on Staten Island. Wind gusts could reach 45 to 50 miles per hour, especially on Long Island. Despite the unusually warm daytime temperatures on Friday, temperatures will drop significantly on Friday night, causing standing water to freeze. The travel advisory remains in effect through Friday night. The inclement weather could disrupt road, rail, and air travel. NYC Emergency Management warns that there could be flight delays or cancellations on Thursday night and Friday. So it really is just never ending. It's just one thing after another. And that's how you know that we're living in the last days. Because the Lord is just constantly sending out judgments. It's just a never ending flow of storms and tempests and earthquakes and fires and many other things. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And all over the world, this is exactly what the Lord is sending. Earthquakes, storms, and tempest and fires. And as a result, there's a lot of destruction happening. There's a lot of people getting wounded, and there's a lot of people getting killed. Isaiah 28:2. Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one, which has a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing shall cast down to the earth with the hand. And like it said in the article, there could be flooding in low-lying or poor drainage areas. So the scriptures tell you exactly what you should expect, and yet people still don't get it. People will still say that the Bible is a fairy tale book, even though the Bible details what's going to be happening. The fires, the storms, the tempests, the earthquakes, the wars, the division amongst the people. Basically, the very things that are happening right now are things that the scriptures talk about. And yet these simple-minded people, they can't see it. And that's how you know that the Lord has blinded a lot of people. Because the truth to what's happening and why it's happening is right in front of their face. But the Lord has put the spirit on a lot of these people to just not be able to grasp it. Psalms 83:14. As the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. Verse 15, so persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. And that is exactly what the Heavenly Father is doing. He's bringing a lot of judgment, bringing a lot of storms and a lot of tempests. And when you look up the definition of tempest, it means a violent windy storm, such as hurricanes or tornadoes. And there's definitely certain parts of America that get hit with a decent amount of tornadoes. Proverbs 22:3, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. And that's right. And through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, those of us of the hopeful elect, we are prudent. We are the wise. We're able to foresee the evil because the Lord has opened our eyes to be able to, acknowledge what's in these scriptures and to believe what's in these scriptures. It says, but the simple pass on and are punished. And the simple are the people that don't take anything seriously. They don't heed these warnings from the men of the Lord. All these people do is put their trust in themselves and in Esau in particular. And it never ends well, but they just keep repeating the same cycle. And that's why these people will continue to get punished, because they just never learn. Meanwhile, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, those of us of the hopeful elect who stay locked into this truth, we're going to continue to be protected. The Lord is going to continue to guide us through these increasingly perilous times. That's why no matter what happens, those of us of the hopeful elect, we're always like, yep, we saw that coming, because we did. The Lord gave us the ability to foresee the evil. So we knew it was going to happen before it happened. That's why we're never surprised when these things do happen. And these simple-minded people, they're always surprised. They can never wrap their head around how certain things happen. Why certain events and situations play out the way that they do. But we understand why. Because that's the will of the Heavenly Father. Things are always going to go the way the Heavenly Father intended them to go. Regardless of how that plays out. But with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakudash. The water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. And shalom to all the sincere believers. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, shalom.